Time is 6:40 and it's freezing. And we're about to go in and open up the reception area so that we can start to filter in some of the clients. And there's going to be quite a lot of new ones today. I checked the roster again last night. We've got quite a busy one. Hopefully they really enjoy it and they'll be coming back again in the new year. Normally on the first day we get a couple of people, we've had a few people throw up, we've had a few people cry, we've had a few people faint. So the first day is always a little bit interesting and it kind of sets up, the theme for the rest of the 6 weeks. There's a few people missing this morning that registered with us. I think they're coming in tomorrow. The first session is normally about just movement patterns, so teaching them how to do stuff properly before we start to hammer their fitness and things like that. So we have to teach them how to move properly. And the first session is normally about that. And about 2 years ago, one of my friends came back from Australia, and 4 of us got together and decided to start Fight Camp as a business, which was just taking what we know as fighters and what works for us when we're training for a fight, and then packaging it so that we can sell it to people that want to lose weight and get fitter and stronger. So 6 weeks of Fight Camp for us, we changed it into 6 weeks of sellable Fight Camp for customers that can now use what we know to get fit, strong, and healthy. A few people have lower expectations of themselves, so they'll say that I can't do anymore, and you kind of have to coax them into it, and they do pretty well. They can always do a little bit more than they think they can.
It's hard work, it's really hard work, but at 8 o'clock you feel brilliant. That's the only reason you do it. It's awful when you wake up in the morning, it's awful when you get here, it's hellish to do, but 8 o'clock for the rest of the day you feel great. Lynn's a really good coach, he is really good, he's really motivating, he's really grumpy, but he is really motivating and he makes you work hard.
Every time we run a fight camp we're wanting to fill it. The reason being obviously is to raise money, to pay ourselves so we can still do what we love, which is compete in Muay Thai and train fighters, as well as further our business and look towards a bigger venue and a bigger building, hopefully. We've been looking at expanding the business now for the past year, seriously looking at expansion. We've been looking at different premises around about Glasgow. The premise we've found so far just aren't quite big enough for everyone. So until we have enough money from all the sides of the business, that's our kind of limiting factor. Until we can find somewhere within the right money and that's big enough to house us all, we're kind of stuck where we are. The first time I met Lynn, he was actually a 16-year-old schoolboy, and he was coming along to my Muay Thai class in the south side of Glasgow. And he came in and he was wearing his little blazer and stuff, and I was like, oh, this kid's cute. And then he started hitting stuff and I was like, this kid has potential. And then from there on out we became really, really close friends, and I'd kind of look after him in terms of because I was older, more experienced in the sport, trained him very closely, and then we became best friends. And ever since then we've become a kind of partnership at the Grip House, where we've been away to Thailand together, fighting together, training together, working with each other and kind of for each other over the sport. Even though he's kind of from Asia, obviously from Burma, culture-wise he's never struggled to be part of the Western identity.
Growing up in Burma is just, it's a third world country, so you get electricity 12 hours a day, and then for the rest of it it's just a blackout. So you don't get a lot done. Up until recently there was no internet, and then up until recently it was blocked internet and censored internet, and it's completely different environment.
20 star jumps and 20 seal claps, quick as you can. 3 times through. 3 times. Into your punches, straight line. Step back to the other side.
I wouldn't say we're successful yet. I'd say we're on the road to being successful. At the moment, as you can see, the fight camp's already doing quite well, but it's not there yet. It could be a lot bigger. It could be a lot better. Getting our own facility, getting our own headquarters, branching out, franchising. There's still a lot of room for improvement. So it's successful in a sense, but not where we want it to be. Starting your own business is hard. You don't have a steady income. Your finances are up and down. You're always counting, kind of counting on other people. We have a good relationship with Callie and the Grip House, but if you know, the grip house thing, we're part of that. But if our relationship ever goes a little bit sour with Callie, we've got a lot to worry about. So, you know, it's difficult, and it's a lot of perseverance and a lot of hard patches. But it's like that. Starting a business is like a wave. It's always constant ups and downs, and when you're at the bottom of the wave, it's always an uphill struggle. You got to work really, really hard to get back up there again, and you never know when it's going to be a struggle. So, yeah, just hard work and keep doing it. We only do it because we love it, you know.